Hey everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be covering 10 of the hardest items to find in Minecraft. This is obviously my opinion, but what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the least hardest to find to the hardest to find, and we'll work our way down. So anyways guys, like challenge for today is going to be 318 likes. In the comment section below for question of the day, what I want you to do is I want you to put your top 10 list of the hardest items to find. So let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Otherwise, let's get started. Alright guys, coming in at number 10 is horse armor. So as you know, horse armor is not craftable. The only way you can actually find horse armor in any of the games is by finding it in dungeon loot, you know, any kind of loot chest really. So for this example, I found a blacksmith house that had some gold horse armor in it, and that's why I chose it, because it is common, but it's still not craftable, so you have to at least go and look for it. So coming in at number 10 is horse armor. Coming in at number 9 are name tags. I chose name tags over horse armor for number 9 because name tags, rather than horse armor, only have one. Horse armors have a variation of 3 with the different types. So name tags are a little bit harder to find, but the good thing is that, you know, they're still a pretty common item. So most of the time you can find them in villages, dungeon loot. You can even trade villagers for them. So there's different variations and ways to get them. But yeah, name tags are number 9. Alright guys, coming in at number 8 is Bottle of Enchanting. Bottle of Enchanting is only obtainable from trading with villagers, especially this guy right here. So this is a priest villager, otherwise known as a cleric. And you can trade him and unlock this trade for Bottles of Enchanting right here. So not only do you need emeralds, but you also need to find him, and he needs to have the trade. So that is why that is number 8. Bottle of Enchanting is decently hard to come by early game. Later game, pretty easy, so that's why it's pretty high up on the list. Anyways, number 8 is Bottle of Enchanting. Alright guys, coming in at number 7 is Sponge. So Sponge is decently hard to find for a couple reasons. One, you have got... Oh, I was like, that's weird. There's no mobs in here, but no. Sponge is decently hard to find for a couple reasons. You either need to kill the Elder Guardians, they drop Sponge, or you need to find the Sponge Room, which means you need to have potions. You need to come in here and be prepared to fight to even get the Sponge. Typically, there's only 1 to 2 sponge rooms per one of these if you look at the layouts for it. And you're going to have a difficult time getting the sponge. So that's the main reason why I chose it. But regardless, sponge is still pretty hard to come by. Very useful object, though, I have to say. Alright, guys. Coming in at number 6 are mob heads. So, for example, we're going to use a skeleton head this time. I'm going to need a charge creeper, so what I'll do is I'll just do summon lightning bolt and kill everything around me naturally. There we go. So he'll live, but so to get this actual mob head for the skeleton, there we go. You ain't going nowhere, boy. We would need to put the skeleton in here with him, and then we need to damage the skeleton enough to when the creeper blows up, you will die. So 1, 2, that should do it. Now let's switch over and give ourselves some armor and put all this on. 1 more, and then let me grab an apple. Okay, so that should be all we need, and then we'll do, let me get out of the way a little bit. Game mode 0. Eat the apple. And when the skeleton is killed by the creeper, we should be able to get what we need. Wow, and it still blew me up, huh? Even with a notch apple. Okay, here we go. We got the skeleton skull right here. So this item comes in at number 6 because of the whole entire thing that you have to do to get it. Very, very tough, but it's worth it in the end because, hey, you get skulls. So, number 6, mob heads. Coming in at number 5 are wither skeleton skulls. So I chose this over mob heads for number 5 because, well, 1, you have to come to the Nether. 2, you get to find a fortress and fight everything else that's in the fortress. And then on top of that, wither skeletons barely spawn. And then for that matter, even their heads have like a 2% chance to drop. So wither skeleton skull heads are very hard to come by, making them number 5 on the list. And with looting, you have a better chance, but still, even then, it's, you know, pretty difficult to get these things sometimes. Coming in at number 4, I chose the Nether Star. He pretty much killed himself there. That was interesting. Regardless, coming at number 4, I chose the Nether Star because Nether Stars require wither skulls. The wither skulls are really, you know, decently hard to get. So once you do that, you still have to kill the wither. I mean, it's not that hard of a fight if you do it in a cave, but still. So Nether Stars are number 4 on the list of the 10 hardest items to find in Minecraft, and I think it's appropriate. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, coming in at number 3 is the dragon egg. So I feel like the dragon egg is pretty hard to get. For one, you gotta kill a dragon. You know, that in this new version of Minecraft is really hard. Now you can regen him, so it's a little bit easier, but at the same time, he's still, you know, a difficult dragon to fight now. So once you kill him, you get the dragon egg, you'll need to pick that up. So I feel like number 3 is suitable for the dragon egg because the next 2 you obviously will know are a bit harder to get. So number 3, dragon egg. Alright guys, coming in at number 1 and number 2 are the items on the end ship. Now, depending on how you look at this could be taken either way. To me, the dragon head is number 2 because it's a cosmetic item. Right? Like, it moves, it's cool, but it's still very hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, so number 2 is the dragon head, and obviously number 1 is the elytra. The elytra gives us wings, it lets us fly, it does all kinds of cool stuff. But to me, the elytra is far more valuable than the dragon head. So I choose dragon head for number 2 and elytra for number 1. So just to recap, horse armor is number 10, name tags number 8, bottle of enchanting is number 7, sponge is number 6, wither skulls was number 5, the Nether Star was number 4, the dragon egg was number 3, and then the dragon head was number 2, and elytra was number 1. And I feel like that is my comprehensive list of the top 10 hardest items in Minecraft to get. If you think differently, post your comment in the comment sections below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Otherwise, this is iJevin. Peace out.